Welcome back to Sleepy's New Start. Today we're going to build a shulker farm, but before we get to that, I just want to remind you of our goal to get to 100 subscribers before December. If we do, then I will have to place another netherite block on our current tower. So first things first, we need to go defeat the Ender Dragon because we have 12 end crystals that we've crafted. And the reason we are defeating the Ender Dragon is because we need to open up more end gateways. So we built a portal that goes straight to the stronghold, and now we are just going to enter it and just defeat the dragon a few times. So you can just watch a time lapse of this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the new end gateway and hopefully find an end city. Okay, so if there's not an end city, we're just going to go back and defeat the dragon. Oh wow, we actually found one. Okay, so now all we need to do is set up a rail track to get the shulker into the end gateway. So first we need to kill this enderman that I stared at, but once we do that, it should be pretty simple to get the shulker into the original end island. So let's just set up a railway and kidnap our shulker. Okay, so the railway is now all set up, and all we have to do is push this, and the shulker should get going on its way. So hopefully it makes it there safely, because I don't want to have to try to get another shulker. But hopefully it should. Oh come on! Why did another one hit me just now? Okay, so the shulker should be there by about there by now. So let's just clean up the rail, and then hopefully it should be all the way where it is supposed to be. Almost done cleaning up the rails, and then I realized that this guy is right here. So I have no idea why he stopped, but I can't get him to move, apparently. So we're just gonna fly away, maybe try to break the minecart or something, I don't know. But I guess I'll just skip to once we have gotten him into the original end island. Why? I don't know why he's not moving, though. It's just so weird. I mean, he just did his stuff. So now there's another one. Yeah, I'll just skip to when we're on the original one. So the other shulker died, so I'm just riding the new railway to make sure that it is safe for the next shulker. And now it appears to be safe, and it should go all the way. So we're going to grab another shulker from this end city. The other one generated up there because a block was where it was supposed to spawn. So now we're just going to grab this one, and once it goes through into the original end island, which it should, we are going to head back to the starter base and start preparing everything on the other side for the shulker. So it should go through, it's looking like it will, and yep, it went through. Okay, so now we're going to clean up the rail, and I'll meet you guys in the overworld. Okay, so we are at the spawn base, and these are all the materials that we need for the shulker farm. We needed a shulker box worth of glass, and there's quite a few other things. We smelted up all the glass in this room. It actually goes all the way through to the other side of the mountain, which is kind of cool. Eventually I intend to have a tunnel that's just a huge tunnel that goes straight through. So these are the other materials that we need. We needed a bunch of obsidian for portals because it's also portal based. We got a wither rose from spawning a wither out in the open, we had to grind 3 more skulls, but we actually got 4. And I actually died while I was fighting the wither because we were fighting it up at Y2000, and I was holding my rockets in my offhand instead of my totem, so I ended up withering away, but I got all my stuff back, and now it's time to build this farm. So it shouldn't take too long. In theory, it'll just take maybe an hour or two, but let's get on to building it. Okay, so for this part we need the Shulker, so we're going to try to get it. It's probably going to take a while, so I'm just going to do a time lapse of me trying to collect the Shulker. Okay, I don't know if you guys could tell right there, but the Shulker died. So we have to get another one. But it did hit itself. So the other one teleported, and it is right on the underside of this island. So we're going to try to get that one into the overworld. I really hope that this one doesn't die because it's literally been like an hour and a half, and I really just hate dealing with mobs. So we're going to try to get it in the overworld, and I'll just update you guys once we got it through the portal. The Shulker just went through the portal, so now it's time to see if it has fallen into my trap on the other side. We set up some boats up where it should have gone, and if it has appeared in one of the boats, oh, there's a tree there, then we have officially gotten it into the overworld. Yes, it's trapped in one of the boats. Okay. So now we just need to transport it into the farm, and I'll just skip to once it is over inside the farm. Literally 2 hours later, and we finally have it inside the farm because it somehow managed to fall off the rails down into the water and then it teleported somewhere. So it took a lot more effort than needed to get it into that one spot. But now we are going to build the rest of the farm so you can just watch the time lapse. Okay, so we have completed the side of the farm on the overworld, and now we need to light the portals and head to the Nether to create the corresponding side where the Shulkers will come out of. So I'm going to skip to once that's done, and then we will AFK at the farm for an hour to see how well it works. Okay, so the Nether side is complete, so now we are going to head to the overworld to AFK for 1 hour, and we will see how well this works. So hopefully we've built it properly. So now we are going to head into the overworld to turn on the farm. The way you do that is by flicking a lever, and by the way, we did have to move our spawn portal to a different location because this one was linking with that and we didn't want that. So the way to turn on the farm is by flicking the lever right here, which allows the snow golems to see the shulker and start pelting him with snowballs. But don't worry, it doesn't actually do any damage to the shulker. Now the shulker is going to try to hit them with the whatever they are. I don't know exactly what they're called, but with his projectiles, he'll end up hitting himself, and then another shulker will spawn and go through the portal to the other side where there are minecarts waiting to pick them up and kill them. So now we're just going to AFK for an hour, and I will show you what the rates are on this thing. 1 hour later, and let's see how much we got. So we can't actually reach the chest from the ground because we had to build it so high up, but if we jump, I think we can reach it. So we end up getting 4 stacks and 4 from, actually that was only 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes and we got 4 stacks and 4 shulker shells, which means that in an hour it would get somewhere in between 12 stacks to 13 stacks. So that's how OP this farm is. Remember to like, subscribe, help us complete our goal of 100 subscribers before December. But yeah, just remember to like, subscribe, share it with someone, and remember that Jesus loves you. Bye!